from BS and Beer Media, it's Top of the Bleachers with Jason and Tucker.
Smith coming right, trying to outrun the coverage, makes a cut, gets it. Oh, he's still going all the way. He's going to score. He's got the ball.
Let's see what the guys are talking about today.
Yo, welcome into the Top of the Bleachers. I'm Jay, and this is Tuck. And today we are going to break down some Arkansas-Oklahoma State game and see what our thoughts are on that. Before we do, be sure to hit that like and subscribe buttons for us. We really appreciate that. And Tuck, how you doing, man? Everything good? I just watched the Baltimore Chiefs game. What'd you think? And you doing all right today?
I'm doing good, man. Nice day. Didn't get super hot. Cut down a tree, so I feel like I'm real man today because I cut a tree down.
Okay.
You know, nothing drastic or anything. Did just watch the game. What'd you think of the game?
Well, today's my anniversary. So
you didn't even get to watch the game, did you?
We went out for a little while, and so I didn't see the first. I saw bits and pieces of the first half. There was a TV on in the restaurant.
Yes.
I saw bits and pieces, and then we got home, and she was like, "I'm tired. I'm going to bed," and I'm like, "All right, I'm going to go watch the rest of the game." So I saw the second half. I mean, it was exciting at the end. There was a little bit of drama at the end there, so that was good. I didn't see the first half, so all I saw was the stats. I saw Derrick Henry only had like 13 carries. I think I saw maybe one or two in the second half, maybe. Only one that I can think of, to be honest. So that's kind of disappointing because I thought they brought him in to do some workhorse type stuff, but I don't know, unless they were running the Reed thing all night, and Lamar kept keeping it because he rushed for 16 times for 122 yards. So,
well, they did run the read a lot, but they also used Derrick Henry as kind of a decoy lots. They would send him right and roll Lamar out to the left with a couple linemen pulled.
Gotcha. Like play action.
Yeah, sort of, except he wasn't looking to pass. It was straight run, but they sent Derrick Henry right and got the defense going right, and then pulled the guard in the center out around to the left, and Lamar went the other way, and it was really pretty. He got right behind his blocker. He had a hand on the blocker's back. The blocker took him about 15 yards. It was nice, and they did stuff like that tonight. I agree with you. You got Derrick Henry back there. Might be his, you never know with running backs. This could be his last good year, his last durable year. I say pound the rock with him a little bit more, but I'm kind of old school too. So, but I didn't win the ball game. I had the Ravens picked, but I did make the call that there would be a little controversy at the end of the ball game. So, kudos to me. Also, I don't know. It didn't seem as bad in the second half, but in the first half, oh my gosh, man, there were so many penalties on the Ravens for this new illegal formation where they're not giving any depth to the tackles. They want the tackles closer to the line instead of being backed up like they are. And even though they threw so many daggum flags, they missed I don't know how many calls. I watched the left tackle for the Chiefs jump off sides like 3 times in a row, and they wouldn't even call it. Spagnuolo run down and called a timeout. He's not allowed to do that. Only the head coach can do that. No flag. They gave him the timeout. No flag, no penalty, nothing like that. It's the Chiefs, man. I'm telling you. Every year I say this, and I'm starting to believe it more and more. This crap's rigged. Straight up rigged, dude.
Yeah. Well, it could be. I mean, I don't know why they didn't throw a flag on that. I did see something about that on Twitter about him calling timeout. But
Yeah, well,
I didn't.
they always have that guy. I can't think of his name right now, and he always comes on and he kind of like tells everybody what the refs are thinking during this call and what they're looking for and everything. Mike
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Anyway, even he's on. He goes, okay, Spagnola's not allowed to call that timeout. There should be a penalty here. Boop, you can have the timeout, no penalty. Like, it's because it's the Chiefs. It's because it's
No, I know. I don't
happening
know.
with Brady. When Tom Brady was the golden boy of the NFL, oh my gosh, the Patriots got away with murder. And now that it's Mahomes, it's like now the Chiefs get away with murder.
Well, they didn't get away with murder. That guy got caught. But they tried to get away with it. You forgot about that guy, didn't you?
Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, I saw Ricky. It was back in practice today. This dude's on the field. He got shot 2 days ago. The dude is on the field practicing for the San Francisco 49ers.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And McCaffrey's going to go out because he's got a strained Achilles. I'm like, how can you be on the same team with Ricky and be like, oh, my toe hurts? You got to take your ass out on the field. That's just
This guy might be my new hero. I'm going to have to get his jersey or something.
Oh, man. If he played for anybody but San Fran, maybe.
Well, anyway, that's crazy. I didn't know he's back on the field already. That's nuts.
Yeah, he was already he was kind of in workout clothes. He wasn't in full pads or anything, but he was throwing the football around, catching passes, talking with guys. Yeah, man, got shot. No big deal. No big deal. You can't take Ricky out like that. Ricky ain't going out like that. It's like ever since he got shot, Ricky talks about himself in the first person. Like Ricky ain't going down like that. Ricky's the best.
Rickies are good about that, aren't they? That's a Rick move, I think. Ricky. Not Rick, just Ricky.
No,
Ricks
Ricky.
are more grown up. They're more mature. Ricky,
Yeah.
you can't trust a Ricky. You can't.
Can't trust a Ricky. I'm trying to think of Rickies I knew, and I think you're right.
If they go to Rick, they're okay. They've grown up and everything's okay. But yeah. Anyway, I had the Chiefs pick, so I got the win tonight. So that's woohoo. But my
What did we
fantasy
pick
tight
on it?
end was Mark Andrews, so that was poo-poo.
Yeah, there were a lot of people on X that were upset about that. He had like one target for 1 yard or something like that. It was pitiful. He caught it and fell down. It's like, what? You finally got a target and you fall down?
There, he's throwing it to Lively all night. He had like, what was it I said? 9 catches, 111 yards or something like that. Yeah. Lamar threw it 41 times. Ran it for 16 times.
Yeah, he
That's a lot.
He actually played a pretty good game. If I heard Chris Collinsworth right, his left guard and his right guard and his right tackle are rookies, and they had the chore of blocking. What's his name for the Chiefs? Chris Johnson or Chris Jones. Yeah. So
I saw Chiefs had
Lamar had a little bit of happy feet, is what I'm saying. Like he didn't step back in the pocket, set his feet, and look for the open receiver. It was like look downfield. Okay, got to get out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw him running around a lot. The 2 plays I did see that were really good. He was running around like that and then found somebody.
Yeah.
So that's kind of.
I think the Ravens are going to be good. Their defense is pretty decent, a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
They always got good defense. Seems like
they do always have a good defense, and I think they're going to iron out some things. I think the Ravens are going to be all right this year.
I do too. I still got them picked to win the whole thing, but I didn't have them picked to win tonight. So, but I do have them picked. They're my Super Bowl winner or pick anyway. All right. Anyway, well, including the football, don't forget that we have our Yahoo. Oh, I forgot. Hang on. Oops. Hang on. Bam. Don't forget, you can sign up for our Yahoo NFL football pick'em, and you can play against us and our picks and a bunch of other people. I saw there's a bunch of people in there now.
Who did we have picked in the Yahoo? Did you look?
Let me see right quick.
Because I don't remember.
We had the Chiefs.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah, we took the Chiefs and the points.
Sweet.
So, but yeah, there's the group ID 33703, password NFL. Join up, see if you can beat us or beat everybody else, because there's a bunch of people in there now. So
sweet.
Beat everybody if you can.
What is the game tomorrow night, or I guess tonight, since we drop these in the morning? So
it's the one in Brazil. So it's Packers versus Eagles.
Oh yeah, I saw the players arriving. There wasn't a lot of bling going on. Like a lot of these guys show up, and they got their suits and their Rolexes on. I didn't see any of that.
That stuff won't be there when they get back, probably. I think they're up to. That's that do's and don'ts list I was telling you about. It's probably on that list.
Probably.
Don't bring your gold, whatever you do. Okay. Anyway, what else I got? I did see this. So John Calipari is the coach of the Arkansas Razorbacks, correct?
He is the coach. Are you going to bring up PJ Washington?
Well, I'll bring that up in a minute. But first, he's not coached a competitive game against another college, right? At all, right? He's only practiced. There's been no real games yet, right?
Correct.
All right. You know what this man did?
What did he do?
This man scheduled an exhibition game.
Okay.
Against Kansas.
Sweet.
The number one team.
All right. Where are we gonna?
So this is at Fayetteville.
No way.
At Fayetteville.
He got Kansas to come to Fayetteville for an exhibition.
Exhibition game, it doesn't count, right?
Like we did with Purdue last year.
But this is the first game ever. I know it don't count, but first time ever coaching the team. Let's just play the number one team. Let's just let's not start off with any practice games or something easy.
Yeah, we don't believe in cupcakes, man. No cupcakes.
Bring it on, man. Bring on number one, he says. So,
Muss did the same thing last year with Purdue.
We'll see. He did.
And let me tell you this: say we beat Kansas that first game, that don't mean we're going to have a great year, because we beat Purdue and we had a terrible year.
This is true. It's true. It would be kind of a gauge to see where they're at, though, I guess. So.
Oh yeah, man. Playing number one, you'll get to know right away if your team is worth its salt or not, man.
Yeah, for sure. So that's crazy. Looking forward to that.
Whoa.
Yeah. Did you have anything?
Oh, I just learned how to maximize my picture. Wow, we're huge now, man. I've been watching on this little bitty box in the corner.
Oh my gosh. Technical problems. Always technical problems.
Oh wow.
Anyway, did you have anything else before we jump into the ball game?
No, man.
I did see some other things, like you said. I saw PJ
Washington. Yeah. I was on a minute. PJ was one of Cal's players and went to Kentucky, played for Cal for 2 years. And they got a picture on X of Cal with his arm around PJ at the Arkansas practice facility, and PJ wearing Arkansas gear.
I know, ain't that great?
So I'm wondering, since we're paying players now, can he get his last 2 years of eligibility and we could just come play for us?
Did you see who came with him? Lively came with him.
Oh, really?
And Gafford came with him. Sweet. So they were all there today, hanging out at practice and hanging with the team and stuff. That's pretty cool. Cal's been out the last couple of days recruiting. That's the big news with him right now. He's got a red blazer now. It's like it almost looks pink almost, but it's red. You know what I mean? And he'll be the
Yeah, I
only one
saw
in the gym wearing a suit. You know what I mean? Like just picture him standing by Mark Pope.
yeah.
And Pope got like blue jeans and a sweater looking thing. You know, Cal's freaking slick back. You know, and he's got the suit on and the nice shoes and his Dunkin' Donuts coffee. You know what I mean? It's great, man. It's great. Anyway, knock my headphones off.
No, when you get excited about stuff,
I did.
that,
I know.
that
There was
them,
something
ar-
else I saw too.
them arms get to flailing. That's when I know you're really excited about something. Them
I'm telling a
arms.
story. I get going sometimes. I can't help it. All right. Well, anyway, right into the game here, man. So we got Arkansas traveling to Oklahoma State. What are you thinking? What's your thoughts on this?
What's the current line on this ball game anyway? I
Let me look.
know Oklahoma State's been favored the whole time, but it's gone up, I think.
Let me see here. I forget the college games even have lines. Oklahoma State 7.5, which has come down. That's gone down. It was 10, and then I heard earlier today it was 8, and now it's 7.5, which means there's a lot of people betting the over on betting on Arkansas. That's why they're dropping it down. So 7.5 is the line on the game right now. And this is Thursday night, so it'll change, I'm sure.
I think this is a great test for us, a great non-conference test for us. We get to play a ranked opponent. We don't have to play somebody that's like ranked 5th or 4th. We get a double-digit opponent. It's not far to travel. Stillwater's just right across the line from Fayetteville, so you're not traveling to the West Coast or the East Coast or anything like that. From what I've seen from some podcasts and some things that I've seen on X and stuff, it's really the run game that we got to worry about shutting down. It's not. I mean, I'm not saying that they can't hit a play action pass or something like that, but their running back is supposed to be the strength of their offense this year. And I cannot think of his name.
Ollie Gordon. He's
Ollie Gordon.
Yeah. What's it called? The Doak, I think a Doak Award winner, best running back in the nation or whatever. He's pretty good. Yeah.
Hometown, Fort Worth, Texas. He's a junior, 6'2". They don't have a weight listed on him. Doak Walker Award winner, unanimous All-American, Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year, 7th place Heisman Trophy finalist. 7th place, that's still pretty good. How many guys do they pick? 10? How many did they pick?
I don't know.
First team All Big 12, Maxwell Awards semifinalist, Walter Camp Player of the Year Award semifinalist.
Yeah, he's a stud. He's big, man. He reminds me of. I heard someone say that he reminds them of Eddie George a little bit.
Oh wow!
So he runs with kind of purpose.
Well, they say he's got a good chance for the Heisman this year. So I don't know, man. I don't know. He doesn't, and I know I always go back to this, but he doesn't exactly run against SEC opponents every week either. So not saying that Arkansas is like some top tier defense or anything like that, but I mean, when McFadden was making a run for the Heisman, he was going up against LSU and Alabama and all those teams. You know, that's a little bit different than running through the Big 12 where you had to face Texas and Oklahoma. And, well, that was pretty much it. Texas, Oklahoma, you know.
Yep. Yeah. The thing, too, is that his offensive line, they're all 6-year seniors.
Oh wait, OSU's not in the Big 12, are they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, they are.
Okay. All right.
Their O-line's all 6th-year seniors. They've played like 200 games or something like that, like combined. You know, I mean, I forget what the number was. So not only is he a good back, they got a pretty good O-line. So that's a double threat. I wrote down some comparisons on their running backs. So against ours, right? So Ollie Gordon versus Jaquina Jackson, right?
Yeah.
Gordon, he carried the ball 28 times for 126 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Okay.
Jaquina carried 8 times for 101 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Okay.
So we both very similar. Gordon got way more carries, and of course, they were playing a little stiffer competition than we were, but still very similar. The quarterbacks, Alan Bowman, he went 24 for 33 for 245 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Taylor went 16 for 23, 229 and 2 touchdowns. So I mean, very similar numbers, very similar, like accuracy percentages and stuff. Some of the stuff I saw, they were more worried about, like Oklahoma State fans believe their defensive backs are their weak spot on their team. If there is a weak spot, that's the weaker spot on their team, supposedly. So I would say that's probably a good chance for Taylor to have a good day. And I saw that I forget his first name, but I think his last name is Robinson. He transferred from a smaller school to Arkansas this year. Last year at the smaller school, they played Oklahoma State and beat
Oh
them.
yeah. I saw he had like 2 interceptions or 3 interceptions or something like that.
So this guy was all confident. Yeah, bring him on. Yeah, bring him on. I'm go back down in there again. Yeah, no big deal. You know what I mean? And
Well, also Haas, our tight end or whatever, Haas.
yeah,
Yeah, he's from Oklahoma.
yeah,
So he's pumped up about going back to Oklahoma and playing in front of his family and everything.
I saw that too. That's good. We recruit against them. They recruit against us. Oklahoma State,
Sure.
Arkansas, Texas. We all be fighting over
Dude,
North
funny?
Texas.
What's funny is OSU and Oklahoma's roster is just littered with Texas players, just littered with it.
Yep. So some of the receivers in that first game they had Deshaun Stribling. He had 6 catches for 83 yards. Rashad Owens had 3 catches for 81 yards. That's like 20-something yards a catch.
Yeah.
And then Presley had 7 catches for 35 yards. So they got some receivers that can get it done too. So we're gonna have to. Their offense is going to be pretty good, man. It's going to be a really big test for our defense. And I think our offense. I think they can. I think they could have a big day.
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that, Bobby has been preparing for this for a while and he's just ready to unleash hell on them. I really do. I hope we just,
Yep. He has been.
I've been interested to see if our punter is going to get to play in the next game. So.
Yeah. I looked at their defense. The 2 guys that stood out the most were Trey Rucker, the safety. He had 15 total tackles.
Yeah.
And Nick Martin, the linebacker, he had 10 total tackles. And those guys were head and shoulders above everybody else in tackles and stuff.
Yeah, but doesn't that say something when you're safety?
That's what I thought.
Is your leading tackler? I mean, either he's making tackles in the secondary or they're coming hard.
Yeah.
With him a lot. So you might be able to use that against him and little play action over the top.
Yep. I don't know. He's probably their best player, I'm assuming. So yeah, the other thing I saw in some of the research I was doing today and last few days, Oklahoma State fans. At first, the first video I saw with this guy, he said it's a lose-lose situation for Oklahoma State. If they win, you beat a low-tier SEC team. If they lose, you lost to a low-tier SEC team. You know what I mean? So he's like, it's a lose-lose for Oklahoma State. It's a lose-lose. The very next video, he's like, this is a must-win. This is a must-win. We got to prove that we're not some whooping boy to the SEC. They're being disrespectful. They think that we suck because we're in the Big 12, and this is a must-win now. So he switched gears in a quick, fast, and a hurry. You know what I mean? So what do you think about that? Being disrespected?
I haven't been disrespectful. I haven't been disrespectful at all. Just because I think my team's better than yours is not me being disrespectful to you. It's not even being disrespectful to your team. Your team thinks you're better than mine. My team thinks that I'm better than you. This is the way sports work. You shouldn't get your panties in a wad. That's the way I look at it.
Well, he did. He's
If you don't like what people are saying about your team, either help your team win somehow, or find a different team. One or the other.
He said I wouldn't watch some of these Arkansas podcasts and these people that are covering Arkansas, and they think they're going to win.
Oh my gosh,
they're disrespectful.
That's groundbreaking. It's groundbreaking stuff.
Actually, he said most of them were kind of like, very on the fence, like, oh, I don't know. But some of them, a couple of them were like, oh yeah, Hogs are going to win by 40.
Well, you have those fans, You have those fans that are just nuts, I mean, we joke around about drinking the Kool-Aid, but dadgum, dude, some of these guys are just idiots.
We're worse too, man. We drink way too much Kool-Aid. For sure.
Let me tell you something. We go to Stillwater and we not just win, but we win convincingly. And there's going to be some Kool-Aid drinking, brother.
I know. I was thinking about this earlier today. I don't think I ever go into a game thinking we're not going to win. You know what I mean? Like, I hear everybody else saying you guys are not going to win, and I know it's Alabama or whatever, right? But in my mind, I'm thinking,
that can't be the mindset you have going into a game. We're going to lose this one.
True.
I mean, you've already lost the game when you start thinking like that, man.
Yeah, I know, but as a fan, I guess it's just part of being a fan.
Does the Bible not talk about what you put into the world, you get back? Mm-hmm. And if you put negativity out about your team all the time, guess what? Negativity is going to happen. You got to be positive about your team. You got to be positive about life. Good things are going to happen. Good things happen all the time. Quit looking at all the bad crap and, pay attention to some of the good things that happen in your life.
Amen.
People are just, so their team loses one ball game and it's like, oh, we suck. I can't believe it. I can't believe I root for this team. I ain't going to the rest of them.
Fire the coach.
Fire the coach, man. Fire the coach. That always solves everything. You fire the coach.
That's the big thing now. It's not even that fire the coach. It's who's the next coach going to be.
Yeah.
Like they skip the firing part. They go straight to who do we want as the next coach? Yeah.
You always know too when a coach is on the hot seat because he'll have one bad year and then the next year, like everybody gets fired. The offensive coordinator gets fired, defensive coordinator fired, the quarterback coach, everybody, strength and conditioning coach gets fired. Everybody gets replaced. Oh, we got the problem fixed now. Well, we got the problem fixed. Like whatever, man.
Well, with the transfer portal and stuff, you can fix your team in a hurry, but man, they say the stars don't count. Oh, they don't count. 5 stars, 4 star, it don't matter, or whatever. Patrick Mahomes was a 3-star. Who cares? Well, when you get to the end of the year and the team's playing for the championship, those guys have 5 stars. Okay, so I think it does matter just a little bit. So
That matters a lot, man.
So yeah. Anyway,
But there is something to a little bit of an argument to coaching a player up. Like you can get a 3-star and coach him up to a 4-star. You can.
Yeah, they do all the time for sure.
Yeah. But that's one of the things that Arkansas is like. That's what we have to do. We have to coach up our players because we probably only going to get a handful of them really, really good ones. So we got to coach up the rest of them.
This is true. I heard some stats today. Let me make sure I get these numbers right. They have like the power or Pro Football Focus or whatever, the stats guys.
Yeah.
They can break it down like talent wise based on how many 5 stars and 4 stars you got, who you got out of the transfer portal, all that stuff, and they can give your team a ranking. Okay. So they did that for Arkansas. Arkansas came out like 26th.
Oh, that's not too bad. Out of how many? Out in the country. Wow. Okay.
Out of the country, right? Out of Division 1. Oklahoma State, guess what theirs was? You would think higher or lower?
I would think lower.
Yeah, no.
25th.
No, they were like 53rd.
Oh.
Yeah, they had 7 4-stars, I think, on their team. That doesn't mean they're playing or anything like that. That just means they're on the team. They only had 7 4-stars. So talent-wise, I don't think they're any more talented than Arkansas.
No, they're not pulling down any. They're not pulling down any better recruits than we're pulling down. They're coaching up their players just like we're coaching up ours. The question is who did a better job of it? That's what the question is going to be. They got in college sports. I think it matters a lot more than pro sports, but I think you get a little bit of a boost playing at home. They got a little bit of an edge because they get to play this one in Stillwater. Yeah. So I expect now if this will happen, I do not know, but I expect my Hogs to come out on fire, prepared, ready to play, hyped up, and go out there and beat them by 3 touchdowns.
I hope so too, man. I hope that's how it goes.
I will take a 1-point win. Okay, don't get me wrong. I will be, but I really want them to go out there and just, annihilate them.
Yeah. Well, you want to make a pick on what you want to pick on the score? Because I know who you're going to pick to win, but you want to do a pick on the score?
I'm taking OSU in this one.
Okay.
No, I am not. Heck, no, I ain't taking OSU. Are you crazy?
Give me a score then.
35. 35-30. Hogs win.
Nice. Not too far off from you there. I'm just going to say 45-42. Hogs. High scoring affair.
Yeah.
What are you looking up?
The all-time record between OSU and Arkansas.
Gotcha. I saw it the other day. I saw it the other day. I forgot what it was. I saw one that was 30-15, but I don't know if that was all time or in the last.
No, that's all time. 30-15-1.
Yeah.
Are you Arkansas, serious? Right? Yeah. We've beat them. We'll beat them twice as many times as they beat us, and they're talking crap. We're being disrespectful.
Yeah, no, we're the SEC team.
You're 53rd and we're 26th, and you're giving us crap.
Yep. Yep. I think they're worried, man.
I think
Like,
by the end
I
of the
get this
ball
sense.
game, instead of Pistol Pete, it's going to be a bunch of pissed off Pete's. Is what I think is going to be going on.
I get the sense from watching their stuff that they're a little bit nervous.
Boy,
They
they
ain't
better
scared,
be.
but they're nervous. I could tell.
They better be, man. That's all I got to say. I've changed my attitude totally.
All right. Well, did you have anything else before we get out of here?
No, I don't guess so, man. Don't tell anybody this. Okay.
Oh no.
Keep this to yourself.
Do I need to sign off here before you say this?
This is a secret just between me and you. Don't tell nobody. Okay.
Okay.
Saturday, the Hogs play at noon. Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm calling in sick to work.
You're not supposed to tell anybody that.
That's why I said keep it a secret, man.
Okay. Safe with me. I'm just gonna send this over to Grindle. Does he still work at the over there?
No. He's retired. He's retired.
He probably knows somebody though, right? Like I can get it forwarded over there, right?
I could probably get it to somebody I know over there.
I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you.
I doubt. I'm one of those guys, man. I'm liable to wake up in that morning and go to work and freaking listen to it on the radio. I'm that kind of dude, man.
Yeah.
I don't call in sick. I don't. There are times when I think about it. Boy, there are times when I think about it, but I don't do that very often.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm always worried to burn my sick days, that I'm gonna burn all my sick days off, not wanting to go to work, and then something's gonna happen, and I'm gonna need my sick days, and I'm not gonna have them because I was an idiot and I didn't want to go to work.
Yeah, I agree. All right. Well, my wife has to work on Saturday, so I'm gonna be in my chair. Might make me some nachos and some give me some rotel dip maybe, and yeah, be a good day.
Get you some Pepsi and some Rolaids for later.
Man, I had spicy chicken twice today, and my stomach. I'm hurting. Oh,
well, you're doing better than me. I had oatmeal, so there you go.
yeah. Well, we went to Longhorns for dinner. Have you ever had the spicy chicken bites?
No,
Oh my gosh, bro.
I don't think we have the Longhorns.
They're so good, but they're spicy. Okay?
Yeah, but you're not like a
They're
big
spicy.
spice guy.
I was sweating. I had some sweat going on. I'm better than I was when I was younger. When I was younger, I couldn't even eat a jalapeno or something without dying. Now I eat jalapenos on my pizza all the time.
Eat them straight out the jar, don't you?
I can, yeah, I can, for real.
I actually knew a guy when I was a kid, and he had one of those big old, 3-gallon glass jars that had the big old jalapenos floating in it. And he'd reach in there and get him one, and he'd just bite it off at the stem and sit there and chew it.
No.
And I was a kid. I was like, hey, can I have one of those? Yeah, that was my first introduction to jalapenos. I bit it like he did. I bit it all the way to the stem, went chewing. Oh, my goodness, man.
Oh, that's sad. That sounds like some mental health problems might have been caused by that. Speaking of, if you have any mental health problems or struggling or know somebody that is struggling, you can point them to the hotline for suicide prevention, 988. And it's tough out there, man. So get some help if you need it. Find somebody to talk to. Don't do life alone.
Yeah, it's a dangerous world out there. People are definitely struggling. if you know somebody, stop in, say hello, give them a ring on the telephone. Just let them know that you thought about them. It can go a long way.
Absolutely. All right, man. We'll have a good day and go Hogs.
Woo! Big Suey!
Thanks for watching our show. Remember to subscribe for more shows on the network. Smash the like button, share, and comment.